Hi everyone, my name is Binay. And before we get into the presentation, I just want everyone to pay attention to this picture. So every winter, our plaza loses heat every single minute, even when the furnaces are running at full power. And in this presentation, I'm gonna explain why that happens and what we can do about it. So now we will look at the improving heating options at 13119 84th Avenue in Surrey, BC. So let's talk about the agenda for this presentation. So I will start with a quick background, explain the core problem, and present two retrofit options, compare them, and end them with my final recommendation for this project. As you can see in this Google Images overview, this location is a 20-unit warehouse plaza built in the early 1900s. It hasn't had any major mechanical or building envelope upgrades since then. Because of that, the plaza relies on an outdated equipment that struggles during today's winters. As you can see in this picture, every unit uses a suspended gas furnace that's more than 20 years old. These older systems lack modern efficiency features like variable speed blowers and digital control. They burn more fuel, heat less effectively, and are well past their ideal service life. As you can see in this picture, in addition to the old furnaces, each unit has a shutter-style overhead door with visible gaps along the sides and the bottom. These gaps let cold air in and warm air out. You can literally see the daylight through some of them, which means that heat is escaping consistently. So why does this matter? Together, these issues create high natural gas bills, uneven indoor temperatures, and very poor heating performance for tenants. And because these systems are aging, they are more prone to breakdowns and reduced outputs. According to Fortis BC, older furnaces operate at around 78 to 82% efficiency, while modern condensing units operate at over 95%. Research from ASH RAE show that air leakage can increase heat loss by up to 30%. So both the mechanical system and the building envelope are contributing heavily to the heating inefficiency. To address this issue, I have researched two potential retrofit options that fit within a $2 million budget. Here's what I found. Option 1. The first option is to replace all of the old suspended furnaces with Energy Star certified condensing units. This would also include smart programmable thermostats, minor duct upgrades, and updated venting to meet current codes and requirements. This upgrade would immediately increase heating efficiency to above 95%. Smart thermostats would reduce unnecessary heating during off hours, and overall, this option provides the highest improvement in how the building consumes energy. The downside is that mechanical replacements have a higher upfront cost and would need to be done in phase to avoid shutting down all the units at once. Also, this option alone does not solve the air leakage problem from the old doors. Option 2. The second option is to remove all the shutter style doors and replace them with insulated R rated overhead doors. These doors include compression seals, thermal brakes, and proper concrete threshold. This upgrade reduces air leakage significantly. Studies show up to 30% improvement. It helps retain heat, how often the furnaces need to run, and greatly improve tenant comfort. However, this option doesn't do anything to improve furnace efficiency. Tenants would still rely on outdated heating equipment that wastes fuel and performs poorly. The long-term savings are lower than option 1. Both options provide value, but in different ways. Option 1 delivers the highest overall efficiency improvement, modernization of the mechanical system, and offers long-term saving. Option 2 delivers strong improvement to heating retention, but depends on old furnaces. When we look at the root cause of the problem, most of the inefficiency comes from the outdated mechanical equipment, not just the doors. Option 1 offers the deeper modernization and greater long-term benefit. Based on the research and technical evidence, I recommend option 1. This option provides the largest reduction in fuel consumption, the highest efficiency gains, and the strongest long-term return on investment. It also aligns with the grant funding objectives and modern funding performance standards. In the end, this upgrade isn't just about heating, it's about efficiency, sustainability, and making the plaza more comfortable and affordable for the businesses that operate there. A modern heating system ensures that buildings stay reliable for many years to come. These are the references used for this presentation.